It has been a turbulent time with WWE 2K26, but today we're going to spin it back around with a little bit of positivity, and we're going to show off a lot of the best community creations out there at the very moment. So before we do that, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, because we got tons of creations to go on ahead and go over. Let's go on ahead and get into it. And this one right here, Chris Jericho, as we know, we're not getting him this year. I know a lot of you guys wanted Chris Jericho, but I do think that this is one of the best ones we're going to see from Diffract. He is an absolute monster when it comes to these creations, and I've been following him for a couple years now, where I've seen that year after year he follows up with something even crazier, in my opinion. And this Chris Jericho looks awesome. It's not the 2009 one, 2010 one, which I would like to see, but this one is the OG Chris Jericho, WCW. You guys see it on his shirt. This is one of the best Jerichos out there, in my opinion, and I think that you guys need to go on ahead and get this one as well. And you guys are going to notice that we're going to show off two Stings, and this is Sting 97 that looks absolutely insane. One of the best Sting calls out there. This was done by Rebel Calls. Shout out to him, man, because I don't think I've seen a Sting this good. And usually with Sting, we see a lot of them every year, but there are some that genuinely stand out and look like the best, and this is one of them, in my humble opinion. And this one right here, for all the Ronda Rousey fans, this looks like Ronda Rousey to me. This is a good one, you know what I'm saying? And this was done by Lone Wolf, so this is another one as well that I wanted to go on ahead and put in here, because if you just go on ahead and look at the attire from when Ronda was in the game, this is clearly a very, very similar attire. I don't think it's bad, and now that she is in AEW, you guys may want to go on ahead and do different matches or whatnot. And shout out to Sean Smith for this one. This is Bob Holly, which absolutely looks amazing. Sean Smith actually goes crazy every single year as well. Shout out to him, man, with the legends and all that good stuff, just trying to bring them to life as good as possible in his game. It doesn't get better than his calls when it comes down to the legends, man. I promise y'all. So y'all need to go on ahead and get this. And the hashtags are Hardcore Holly or Sean Styles, so make sure y'all go on ahead and get him as soon as you can, because this is a really good one as well. And for those fans that are waiting on Jeff Hardy, shout out to Halloween, because they absolutely knocked it out the park with this Jeff Hardy. And there is two different ones that they went ahead and dropped on community creations, one for 2000 and 2001. It's just a really, really good Jeff Hardy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm super excited to see what they're gonna end up doing with the DLC attires and all that. But if you are a big Jeff Hardy fan and you've been waiting for Jeff Hardy, this is the perfect created wrestler to go on ahead and get you along and have you wait, because the Jeff Hardy entrance is also in here as well. I just think that this Jeff Hardy is a big win. You guys can go on ahead and find this with the hashtag Halloween as well, so make sure y'all go on ahead and do that. And Andrade, I know that you guys would want Andrade, and this one to me was a really cool one as well. Unfortunately, we lost him in the game this year. We had him last year, we don't have him this year. And Andrade, again, one of those characters that everybody likes. Converge XS, Chameleon 2K, Apples and Oranges, Harv Addy. Those are the hashtags that you could go on ahead and get this Andrade with. I do think that this is a really good one, and you will see once he takes his mask off and everything. And if you guys missed it, patch 1.06 dropped. It was about 380 megabytes on the PlayStation, but one thing that we did get from this is that 2K finally communicated and addressed that they are currently working on many issues that have to do with the game itself right now. And this next patch, 1.07, will be covering a lot of the modes throughout the game. So I am really excited to see what's going to get fixed and whatnot, because we have been dealing with many bugs thus far, and we're going to have to go on ahead and wait on that. But hopefully we get something this week for patch 1.07, because I know a lot of people are excited, you know, to see what this patch is going to do to the game, and if we can get WWE 2K26 back on the right track. And shout out to I Like Gaming for this one, man. I've been looking for a Nikki Blackheart call, and I've been using this call, so I needed to go on ahead and throw this one in this pack as well, man, because I thought that they did a phenomenal job, and I think that they need to continue cooking, because they doing crazy stuff over there as well. And I just wanted to go on ahead and throw this one in here, man. This Nikki Blackheart, if you are a fan of hers, this is a good one, you know what I'm saying? So I was really excited to go on ahead and see this on community creations, and it has gotten lots of love online. If you don't have her yet, you should go on ahead and download her. This Hangman page, to me, I'm gonna be honest, I've had a few in here that I really liked and I plan on keeping, but this is absolutely the best one. I think this Hangman page looks nuts. One of the best calls out there right now, one that absolutely needs the love. You look at the just facial detail, it just looks absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. If you don't have this Hangman page yet, you need to go on ahead and download it. And this Jon Moxley looks absolutely insane as well. Love how he comes out through the crowd, love the entrance, love all that good stuff. This was done by Override, so you guys make sure to go on ahead and get this Jon Moxley if you don't have him yet, because to me, Jon Moxley is someone that I always got to have in the game every year, just because, man, unfortunately, we don't got Dean Ambrose. Hopefully one day he does sign a WWE Legends deal or something of some sort and we get Dean Ambrose, but I highly doubt that. So we'll just have to keep dealing with community creations for as long as we can. But this is one of the ones that right now, you know, being a Jon Moxley fan and what he's doing, this is a massive one in my opinion. So shout out to Override for this one. And this MJF looks absolutely ridiculous. You look at this, the detail, everything. I mean, bro, the calls this year are on another level. Shout out to T2K because they really did knock this one out the park as well. Like, I feel like every single one that we've showed off was just knocked out the park. But this MJF looks amazing as well. I mean, all of them look pretty damn good. And again, y'all, keep in mind, all of these created superstars are on Xbox and PlayStation, and they're supposed to be on Switch, but I don't think Switch crossplay is yet working. So something to keep in mind with that as well. I know that a lot of you guys are, you know, a little bit upset about the Switch. I think a little bit is an understatement because I've seen a lot of it, you know, being talked about a lot. But again, this is one of those ones where we're still waiting to see what's going to happen with Switch. We don't even know if that's a Nintendo thing, a WWE 2K thing. But what we do know is that the patches are delayed on the Switch too. So I don't know if that correlates with community creations and all that, but that is something to also go on ahead and keep in mind as well. And this thing right here is one of my favorite ones, man. I love this old man look that they gave Sting, and this is one of the reasons why I made the exception to show him off twice in this video, because this creator did an absolutely crazy job with this Sting. It just looks really nice. If you want to go on ahead and go with old man Sting and a Darby Allin created character out there that I haven't seen yet, but this thing is crazy. Now, obviously, we got some Persona cards that I'm personally waiting on. I really want that Brock Lesnar 01, and we still haven't really gotten the ways to get him unless you're opening packs. So hopefully the card market does get updated in 2K26 this upcoming Friday, so we can go on ahead and get Brock 01, because that is one of the Persona cards that I am missing. Because that Drew McIntyre, I'm definitely not getting, and we have to go on ahead and switch the gears on that one just a tad bit. Hopefully later in the year, Drew does become available through live events and things like that, where they make it a little bit easier to go on ahead and acquire. But right now, I just don't know if I could recommend y'all going out there and getting some of these Persona cards. And the reason why we switched the tides to Personas is because community creations, Persona cards, I mean, they're very similar, right? The only difference is that these creations that we just showed off are free, and some of those Persona cards that I'm mentioning, or all of them that I've mentioned so far, are not free. So I am hoping that Brock gets the card market update. That way we can go on ahead, get that Jacob Fatu, and move forward in the live event. But we'll have to see what happens with all that, man. Nonetheless, thus far, I wanted to go on ahead and show off these creations, talk some positive stuff about 2K26, because again, we've seen a lot of negative, but I like to switch it up here on the channel. If you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to stay tuned for the next one. I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.